Hello. All right. I am going to be showing you how to make a Google form. You might be making a quiz for me. You might be using it for other reasons, but this will be sort of a generic how to make a Google form and how to send it out to people for them to fill it out. Okay, so let's begin. I am in Google Drive. All right, I'm in Google Drive. I'm going to right click. If you are on a Chromebook, that means 2 fingers on the mouse pad. If you have a mouse, you'll just right click. Some mouse pads you can right click on. And you're going to go to More and Google Forms. If that comes up, you can say Create and Share. The reason why that came up is because I share that folder with other people. And then we need to give it a title. So I'm going to say Sample Survey to send out to other students. The capitalization needs help there, but whatever. All right. So you'll notice it's there. And then you could add a little description. This is for the tutorial I am making for my students. All right, now before we start creating any questions, we need to change some settings. So please go up to Settings. First of all, you need to make sure that this is clicked to collect email addresses. Otherwise, people will be answering it and you have no idea who they are and they might be inappropriate and you want to make sure people are held accountable. So please make sure you say collect email addresses. You don't have to have that checked. They get like an email for taking it. Restrict to users in West Chicago School District 33 and its trusted organizations. Yes, you definitely want to do that because we only want people in our school taking it. If you want them to only be able to answer once, I think that would be a good idea. Click that. If you want them to be able to change their answers after they submit it, you can click that. And then if you want them to see other people's answers, it wouldn't show the people's names, but it would show their answers, unless you actually add something where people have to type their name. So that's up to you. Then if this was a quiz where you were actually grading it, you could choose quizzes, but let's just leave it like that. We'll hit save. Now it says this form is automatically collecting email addresses for West Chicago School District 33 users. That's exactly what you need. And now we need to get started. Now for my class, I only want you to do multiple choice questions. The biggest reason for that is if we made open-ended questions, someone might put something inappropriate accidentally or on purpose, and I don't want to put anyone in a weird situation like that. So we'll only do multiple choice. The first one is already a multiple choice, but if you were in here and you wanted to change it, and these are the ones that I'll allow you to do. I'll allow you to do multiple choice, check boxes, drop down. I'd be okay with linear scale, multiple choice grid, checkbox grid. I'd be totally fine with those. Please don't choose short answer or paragraph. Don't do file upload especially, and not date or time. Okay, so these three. Or these three. I'm just going to leave it nice and simple. I do want to make every question required, otherwise people will skip your questions. I could say, which video game system is better? You know what? I'm going to stop capitalizing. Which video game system is better? All right. And then I can press tab a couple times and it'll get me to the next one. I could say Xbox. Hit tab a couple times, just goes down to that add option, or you could click down there. You could say PlayStation. I'm going to hit tab a few times. I could say Stadia, which is Google's new one. I could say PC, which would just be a computer. And I could say Nintendo. Obviously, that could be a Switch, right? If you want to do a Switch or whatever you want. Okay, and then that's it. We don't have to do anything else. Make sure it says required. Let me double check that. Okay, cool. Then if you want to add another question, remember for me, you need 5 questions. 5 questions. Click Add Question. You'll notice that's another multiple choice. Come up with 5 multiple choice questions, whatever you want, as long as they're school appropriate, and make sure that the questions are required. And then that's it. You can get more complicated, but I don't want to get more complicated. I don't want to confuse anyone. I don't want to make this too much. If you want to play around with some of the options, you can. Just please make sure you take it yourself and it actually works. The last step is this. This is how we get it out. So we're going to click send, and then we're not going to email it. We're going to click on this. This stands for a hyperlink, a link to it. And all you need to do is click copy. Now, in my class, I've probably provided a spot for you to to paste that link in and send it in. So please, if I've done that, you're gonna find wherever that is, and it's probably in the main assignment. If I haven't done that and you're just sending this out to a random person, you could send them that link. You could send them emails. This would be to embed it in a website. So whatever works for you. I hope that answers any questions. If you need anything, obviously ask me, and have a wonderful day, everybody. I'll see you later.